I started a company called Gem Marketing with my partner Mike Fallows. We'd done all kinds of filtration for more than 30 years. 2 years ago, we joined up with Microtech on air pollution.
The atmosphere is full of very small particles which come from the tyres abrading the road and also from the brake shoes. Now this is very dangerous because it can get into the lungs and then into the bloodstream. So that's how I got involved in this, to hopefully make it a cleaner environment to live in.
We're a local organisation that's been established for over 30 years in the filtration industry, predominantly industrial filtration. This project that we've got here today, which is a proof of concept vehicle, and this is actually a air intake system which is actually filtering, so pollutant that you'll find along this stretch of the road or anywhere where there's a high risk to individuals, people passing by or in cars, this thing will actually filter the air. We've got it as a smart device as well, so it's attached to a database, it's attached to what we call a dashboard, linked via the cloud with GSM, and we can sit in the office and monitor this vehicle or our new devices remotely. So we can report back to local authorities or companies, individual companies, on what the current level of air pollution is and what we're actually making reductions down to. So we're not professing to clean up villages and towns. What we're trying to do is areas that are high levels of pollutant, outside schools, bus stations, railway stations. And one target market we're looking at is drive-through restaurants, where cars sit in stationary traffic, engines are running, and the operators, the serving staff at these restaurants are in danger of high levels of pollutant and people around the building. So these are the sort of target areas initially that we're actually looking to work with.
We've come a long way with this product. This is obviously just proof of concept initially, but we're looking to try and support our community with it. So it started off as a little bit of an idea, but we needed to try and get it mobile. So by using quite a quirky truck, we managed to do that, and yeah, we're trying to embrace the community with it, to look after people closest to us first, I suppose. You're a little bit shocked at how high the levels are. I've taken the prototype out, testing in numerous places around Pinxton. This is one of the worst ones. The stop-start motion to the traffic lights is shocking, to be fair. When I look at the data, don't get me wrong, to actually see the data and have something to show members of the local parish council or the local district council is fantastic. But to actually see it there and see the improvement you can make with quite a simple device. I mean, the sensor is very complex, don't get me wrong, but literally it's being drawn through, going through a filter that we manufacture every day, hundreds of, just up the road in Pinxton, into a fan and out the base. It's not rocket science, but that top reading is shocking at times, to be fair.
It's about the danger that you can't see. We're so grateful to have it in Pinxton and the waste road in our village. You've seen and heard the traffic, and it's the dangers that you can't see that's affecting people's lives. And we just want to make everybody aware that this is happening to us, and if we can prevent it, these people can prevent it, then it's supposed to be a good. It's a no-brainer, really. I'm in school, Frederick Gents, where 300 or 400 kids walk up every day up this road, you know, and they've got this traffic every day, every hour, you know. So they're willing to do something in Pinxton to get it to put on the map.
It's trying to get over the problem of telling people about this, making them aware of it, and that we can do something about it. Then we will put filters all the way along the street and by the schools, because I'm very concerned that here young kids are going to get it in their blood and they don't need it. we want to take that out of the equation.
It takes time and finances, resources. I mean, we've invested all of this so far, whether it's this proof of concept, whether it's the designs of the post filters. We've invested that because we believe that in order to hopefully take some market share, but it is as well. I think the social aspect. It is also about thinking about the younger generation and the planet as a whole. We feel we've got a duty, especially in our local community, where we feel we can make a significant contribution to people living around this area, and especially young children or older people that may have respiratory conditions. So yeah, it's very, very important.
We really need now someone to have a look at the data with us, have a sit down with us. Let's run through the data that we've collated at the locations we've collected that as well, and someone really to embrace it and say, look, this is an issue. What can we do short term? What can we do long term? We can't, to my mind, you're not going to have one of these every 5 metres down the road. It's not, and it probably still wouldn't touch the size, to be fair, as a product. You've got to monitor it and try and put something in place.